started to notice problems with my skin and the lines above my lips. I like to smile, but I feel that when I do smile, it shows even more. I really am interested in seeing if I can eradicate some of the damage that I've done.
In the case of Judith, the only laser that will really help the wrinkles around the mouth is a fractional CO2 laser. It drills tiny holes and stimulates collagen production. The combination of the contraction of the skin and the collagen stimulation will help smooth out a lot of the wrinkles that she has around her mouth.
And we're here with Dr. Benham, who performed this procedure on Judith. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
And tell us what exactly this procedure was.
So this was a fractional CO2 laser resurfacing procedure.
Let's take a look at her before. And let's bring her on out. And should we take a look at her after?
Sounds great. Let's do it.
All right. Woo.
How
are you?
Fantastic. Yeah, thank you. I feel fantastic.
Yeah. Your skin is nice and smooth. None of those wrinkles. Nice and even. Even the skin tone. Fantastic.
They say if you want to guess someone's age, just look at their hands. Well, brand new technology is zapping that age-old theory. SmartZide Dot. Now, remember that name. It works to restore skin, texture, and color. And Dr. Bill Johnson of Innovations Med Spa is here to tell us all about it. Hi, Bill. How are you?
Good morning.
You always have the latest and greatest technologies, and as usual, I get to test them out before anybody else does, too. Tell us about SmartZide Dot and why it's so exciting.
Well, SmartZide Dot is based on the CO2 or carbon dioxide laser, which for over a decade has been the real gold standard in skin resurfacing. There's nothing that can do some of the things CO2 laser can do, not even surgery. It can get rid of fine lines and wrinkles. It does a great job on pigment changes like sunspots and melasmas, the mask of pregnancy that some women get on their face.
And we're seeing, this is obviously right above the lip.
This is a before and after of the skin creases that it's so good at taking care of.
That's a drastic before and after. Is that just one treatment?
That's with one treatment. And this is a pigment spot, and you can see again, very good clearing with just one treatment. So the CO2 laser has been the standard on small creases like this, on pigment changes for a long time.
And well, what makes SmartZide Dot so different? Is it because the recovery time is so much minimal?
Well, what SmartZide Dot has done is instead of treating the whole surface, which means the skin has to heal from below, it just treats hundreds of tiny dots. Each dot itself is less than the size of human hair. So that instead of healing from below, now the skin can fill in from the side. And we cut that recovery time down from a month or so of being indoors to a couple of days.
A couple of days, that's amazing.
And the redness, which can last 6 to 9 months with the regular CO2 laser, lasts 7 to 10 days.
Okay, I used it on my hands, which is a popular treatment for a lot of people who want to cover those signs of aging on their hands, and also a premature way to slow down the aging process. So I was in your office right there, and we got it done on the hands. I have to say it was really a lot easier than I thought.
You were a little apprehensive.
I was a little apprehensive
when we started.
I was, but then we did the treatment, and yeah, I'm not flinching. I'm not pulling my hand away there, Bill. It really didn't hurt, and although you said to expect some redness and some discomfort a little bit afterwards, I really didn't experience any of that. That night I was completely fine. I put some lotion on it, some topical ointment, and it was completely fine.
And we send our folks home with some topical treatments so that they do get good moisturization. It's really important to keep this newly forming skin very moist as it comes back in.
Okay.
And that's one of the other big advantages about SmartZide Dot over the old CO2 laser is it can be used anywhere.
Yep.
It can be used off the face, not just on the face, but we can use it for surgical scars. We can use it for age spots on hands or arms.
And it's so minimal, invasive certainly, and no downtime hardly.
Popular non-surgical methods patients choose to soften the look of aging skin.
Now there's a new approach to zapping away the years that promises an easier recovery. KENS 5's Wendy Rigby reports.
San Antonian Alma Hassa wants to put forward a younger-looking face, and she's chosen a new laser procedure to soften the wrinkles and spots left behind by sun damage.
I just want to take care of maybe some fine lines that are starting to come out. And, you know, in this day and age, it's competitive. You want to look good for as long as you can look good.
Dot therapy offers the promise of a better complexion with a speedier recovery than conventional lasers. That's because it uses a grid of dots to deliver the energy from the CO2 laser, creating tiny perforations surrounded by healthy skin.
If you're able to just put little dots into the skin instead of lasering the whole way across, then the healthy skin will rejuvenate, repopulate, and heal the skin that you just put a dot in.
Patients are prepped with a topical anesthetic, and the redness usually goes away within a few days. Dot therapy is recommended for wrinkles, acne, and pigment problems on the face, neck, and upper chest. Just 3 days after treatment, most patients see the redness fading, and many times it's not at all noticeable in about a week.
I believe that if women take care of this in short little increments, they don't have to go through a drastic procedure, which is phenomenal.